Hi everybody! This is Anna Frankel, Akashic record reader and channeler, here with another Monday message. So today I'd like to talk about being kind to yourself and how you can support yourself in your healing journey. So why is this important in your healing journey? Being kind to yourself is going to be one of the greatest skills you can have to help yourself along in your journey and not give up. Being kind to yourself means a lot of different things I'm going to go through today, and it means supporting yourself so you know that you can keep on going as you learn more, try new things, and heal yourself and understand better your true authentic nature and soul. So how do you be kind to yourself? How do you be nice to yourself? Well, first off, you're going to want to kind of understand what you're saying to yourself, what you think about yourself. That in itself is its own process and journey. But let's say you are aware of how you have your self-talk. Is it very positive? Is it very negative? Is it very disparaging? You're going to want to be much more, as a step one, much more aware of what's going on inside your own head. A lot of times we are just moseying along, floating along in our lives, and don't really think much about what's going through our head, like what actually is being said about ourselves, not what other people are saying about us, even though sometimes those things affect how we think about ourselves. But being much more aware about it really helps you to then hone in about, oh, I should be nice to myself right now, or ooh, this is a moment of kindness that I should be practicing. So first, self-awareness. Next, you want to give yourself some grace. And what does that even mean? I have some people who hate this phrase because it seems nonsensical. It means nonsense to them. Nonsense to them. But it actually is very meaningful because it means that you are allowing yourself whatever. It's allowing yourself to go through a process, go through an experience. An example would be if you had a toddler, a very, very small little baby just starting to stand and learn to walk. No one looks at that toddler when it falls down and says like, well, that was dumb, that was stupid, because you're gonna always keep having that toddler stand up and try and walk. So there is no point in being very negative or harsh to someone, in that case the toddler, in this case yourself, who is learning new things, who is trying new things, and there needs to be some practice and some skills that are built up and help to support them in whatever endeavor it is, be it walking for the toddler or be it you going through your healing journey. So it's very important that you give grace to yourself. Think of it also as, you wouldn't say it to the toddler, you wouldn't say it to your friends or your best friend like, hey, that was so stupid. I mean, maybe if it was really stupid. But I mean, in general, you are very supportive of others. So make sure you remember you are part of others. You are a person just as much as everybody else. So you too can be very kind and graceful to yourself. Give grace to yourself. Next, allow yourself the opportunity for change and the opportunity to change. So this is very important because there are times things seem very black and white, very yes and no, and you can't hold anything but one item in your hands. And really, you have two hands, so you can hold two. And really, you have arms and body and support, so you can hold many different ideas, experiences, feelings, emotions all at once. So give yourself the grace and allow the concept that change is possible, that change is in your grasp and can be something that you too can do just as much as everybody else. And next, allow yourself the opportunity to make mistakes. There's nothing wrong with making a mistake. There are a lot of experiences and instances and society that really said like, oh my God, you made a mistake. You are so terrible. You're the worst. You're stupid. And that's just a big giant fallacy in the sense that humans all make mistakes. Our whole life is going through and figuring things out. And we can't figure things out if we can't fail sometimes. So you may have heard that the faster you fail, the faster to success, is because you are learning what works for you and what doesn't work for you. So to be really kind and supporting of yourself, you must allow for this space that you may fail and you may make a mistake. And this is the important part, it's okay. It's okay to be wrong, to have said something incorrectly or not the way you wanted, or to not have taken the action, or to have taken an action that you just didn't want to, or like it comes back and bites you in the butt. It does not mean you aren't learning something. You're just learning which way and how you want to proceed further in any future interactions. So the kindness here, again, the grace here for yourself is to allow you that breath of nature to change and be wrong. Next, you're also going to want to try new things on, or new ways of being, or try things out. So allow yourself, give you some breath to do this new thing that you've never ever done before, or never even thought about, or never experienced before in your entire life, perhaps. So the kindness is giving yourself permission for a variety of things to try on, to change, to fail. And this is the grace. This is what supports you through your own personal journey. And as you increase this kindness and self-awareness and grace to yourself, you're going to actually see the world in a very different way, in a very different view, because you're going to start to see that how others treat themselves, which may then overflow onto how they treat you, or other people, or colleagues at work, or family, or larger society types of ways. Your self-reflection gets poured out into the world. So the kinder and nicer and more accepting, non-judgmental you are to yourself, the more the world changes as you see what everyone is going through and what they're experiencing. It nevertheless does not mean you let people be mean and unsupportive and unkind to you, but you can at least see where they're coming from more. You're going to be able to understand them more because you now have understood yourself more. And one of the other most really graceful things you can do for yourself and your soul and your healing journey is to ask for help. This is maybe one of the hardest things individuals can do at times. Some people, it maybe is easier to ask for a friend's shoulder to cry on, or to ask for help from a colleague. And a lot of people out there is shame, guilt, or fear to reach out to people to ask for the support that they need, or to call a hotline if you need to, even Google some information. Some people are scared of having things on their search history. Cognito mode, people. But the idea is there is help and support there for you. So please, please allow yourself to receive that. Allow yourself to take what people have to give for you, because people want to help. And it doesn't seem that way at times. It seems the world can be closing in on us and we just feel like this and like, oh, it's just too much. But there's others out there who are going through the same things that you are, or have gone through the same things that you have. And so there is a friendship, an understanding, a camaraderie that comes when you ask for support, and it shall be given. It may not come exactly from where you know it can come from or how it can come from, but it's always there for you. If you don't feel in physicality that you have anyone here on this physical plane, you can always ask for your guides and for your spirits and for your ancestors and for your archangels and universe and God and spirit, whatever word you use to encompass this concept of higher self and higher being and higher support to come to you. You always have this available to you no matter what. And lastly, I want to talk about one more beautiful way that you can really be kind and support yourself, and that's through forgiveness. So this in itself could be another video I think I'm going to make, but for here, in terms of how you can support yourself, it's to forgive yourself. Forgive your past self, your current self, even your future self for mistakes you haven't even made yet or experiences that you'll fail at. But give yourself that breath of forgiveness. And the reason this is very important is because it allows you to go through things and to process your emotions and your feelings, and it helps you to get to the other side, to continue your healing journey, to continue taking your steps along your own path. Because if you just keep sitting in your shame, guilt, or fear, it feels like this is how it shall always be. But remember, one of the tenets of being kind to yourself is allowing for change, allowing for that mistakes. So you forgive that version of yourself that did not know any better, that version of yourself that was still learning and still new and still a baby or a child or a kid. Whatever version of you, whatever version of you that is holding you back energetically or through repetitive thought processes, repetitive actions that you're not aligned with now, or even just maybe you're not aligned yet, but you just know that's not what you want to be, who you want to be any longer, any further. Forgive that version of yourself. So for forgiveness, there are many different articles and many different ways to go about this. I'd like to share with you a very lovely ancient Hawaiian spiritual practice for forgiveness, and it's called Ho'oponopono. And this can be done through meditation, and it can be done for helping yourself to move on and forgive yourself. It begins with, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, little Anna, who knew no better. I'm sorry, teenage Anna, who couldn't say what she wanted to say when she needed to say it. I'm sorry, adult Anna, for putting yourself in that situation again. I am sorry. That is your first part of the prayer here. Next is, please forgive me. Forgive me, little Anna, for not being there for you. Forgive me, adult Anna, for not keeping my boundaries. So it's about asking for forgiveness. And you can also actually give yourself forgiveness as well. So for example, I may say, you know what? I forgive you, adult Anna. I forgive you because you are still learning. You are still trying new things out. You're trying new actions out to be a better person. So I forgive you if that doesn't turn out the exact way you wanted. And this forgiveness can actually come from the past as well. It could be like your inner child forgives you. It really seals in the intention that forgiveness is the key practice here, by asking and then receiving and also giving it as well. Next step in the Ho'oponopono prayer is thank you. Thank you so much for forgiving me, Anna. You. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And this is because gratitude is, again, a very powerful tool in your toolkit during your healing process. It's about understanding that there are things out there that are supporting you and that you're very, very happy and appreciative for them. And this gives you a general sense of well-being, of positivity to move forward. Not toxic positivity, just understanding that there's good and goodness surrounding you and in the world. So thank you. Thank you for this much needed forgiveness that I need. And lastly, we end with the all most important, I love you. I love you, Anna. I love you. I love me. And what this does is it really seals in the whole process is about love. It's about harmony and balance, and it's just stemmed from your heart and from your soul. And so that's love and that's light. All right, so to recap the prayer here, it's I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you. This practice will greatly change how you move forward in your process and in your journey, because you're going to be able to be much more able to let go of some energies and burdens that have really held you back, and feelings and emotions that may have felt stuck because you weren't allowing yourself to get through them. So with this type of kindness, with this type of toolkit in your bag, you're going to be able to pinpoint when you need to ask for help and support, or when you, oh, I am changing. Oh, that was a mistake, but you know what? That's okay. I'm learning, or this is my breath of being a human. It's okay. And so these types of tools will help support as you move along and give you confidence and give you strength and give you trust and belief in yourself that you can learn to take each and every step along the path and move towards whatever goal and purpose that you may have in your life. All right, so that's my message for you today. Please let me know if you have any other tips that you'd like to share with everyone, how you can be kind and support yourself, ourselves during our journeys. I'd love to hear from you. Please click like and subscribe so I continue to make more videos for you, share more messages and other tools in my own tool bag that I've created and used as well, and to have everyone move along together in our journeys. So this is Anna Frankel, Akashic Record reader and channeler, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video. Thank you.